Since they have been the show's heart and soul, viewers have praised Zach and Tori for their contributions to the series, which have increased its engagement and value. Over the years, viewers have fallen in love with Zach and Tori and their wholesome family. Jackson, Lilah, and Josiah are the only children that viewers of Little People, Big World admit to watching the program. Yet Tori and Zach have had many experiences where they have been chastised for not being more careful with their babies. Their dubious parental choices are a common source of criticism. Unfortunately, the situation was the same this time, and people have been examining Zach's callousness in raising his kids, Jackson and Lilah. Hey hi friends, hope you are well. Please do subscribe, give this video thumbs up. And what had he done? Tori and Zach are often commended for their loving parenting. Nevertheless, there are times when fans of the large world vent their anger against them. The Television Watcher, for instance, recorded a short clip of the show. It portrayed Zach and the kids as they were amazed by what they saw while building their house in Washington. Jackson was sitting on a dangerous beam of wood. There was a sharp nail sticking out of the wood, making it dangerous. The child could have been hurt in an accident because they were so close to it. Supporters started berating Zach for not being more careful with his kids. They wanted him to be extra careful, especially with the work going on. But none of it was answered by him. It seems that he has disappointed fans once more. Tori Roloff doesn't utilize social media too often. Fans of Little People, Big World quickly realized that his most recent post was insulting and inconsiderate, even if he does occasionally share Instagram stories. The father seems to have been watching Jackson and Lilah, his kids, play soccer. The latter was positioned in front of a wall-mounted, painted goalpost. Lilah was the custodian, and Jackson, her brother, was trying to hit the ball as hard as he could. While that was happening, Zach did warn his daughter to move. However, he did not act when she did not. Instead, he merely laughed. This story has generated a range of reactions from fans of Little People Big World. Although while Jackson did not hit her sister with the ball, it is plausible that he did, considering the speed at which it was moving. Zach's failure to emphasize his parental responsibilities has drawn criticism from plenty of people. There are many who think he could have cautioned Jackson. He did not, however, partake in any of these actions. Rather, he laughed without realizing the dire consequences. The fans are really unhappy. Even more disrespectful, in their opinion, is the fact that he told a narrative about the event. Viewers have once again criticized him and expressed worries about his parenting. Following her most recent actions, Tori Roloff, the face of Little People, Big World, received negative feedback from her fans. They saw that she was using her kids to make extra money and possibly taking advantage of their childhood, and they were quick to criticize the celebrity for taking advantage of her kids' notoriety. Nevertheless, that is not the whole issue. In addition, it was found that Tori was misleading fans. What is the dispute based on? What did Tori do this time? Was she really using her kids as a source of extra cash? Since the issue is currently out of critics' control, please read on to find out more about this headline. Both Zach and Tori had left the Little People, Big World franchise. As a result, they stopped shooting. The latter revealed that Jackson's wishes had a role in his decision to not be there with the camera crew. The famous boy even asked his parents not to record his second leg surgery, suggesting that he was uncomfortable with the concept of having every part of his life chronicled. Nevertheless, Tori and Jackson eventually worked together on YouTube in spite of everything. She told of his first fishing trip and many of his unguarded moments. The celebrity created a full-length vlog with her son that received a lot of likes and views. Jackson had previously stated that he was aware of the cameras, so his detractors were eager to point out that this was a blatant invasion of his privacy. Nevertheless, that is not the whole issue. At the moment, Tori is going above and above. The spokesperson for Little People, Big World, Tori Roloff, is today caught between becoming an influencer and taking advantage of her kids for financial gain. She just uploaded a video to Instagram promoting a specific brand of medication. The celebrity was trying to convince her audience to buy it by listing all of its benefits. In the end though, Tori used it for her kids. She claimed in this ad that her kids begged her for these supplements every morning. She included this in her caption, but it caught her followers' attention. They were shocked and accused Tori of using her children's celebrity and beauty to advertise a random vitamin. Some users also charged the celebrity of dishonesty. Recently, someone claimed in a Reddit discussion that Tori was lying. Stop pimping your kids and get a job. You should also avoid sharing your child's identifying information on Instagram. Furthermore, one person reported further drifting. On the other hand, several fans couldn't understand why this unimportant footage was causing such a stir among reviewers. They explained that since vitamins usually include a lot of sugar and taste good, it is perfectly normal for the famous kids to become addicted to them and ask for them in advance. Some people also described how their kids would grab vitamin chewables the moment they saw them. The Little People, Big World star Tori Roloff is always willing to give her fans the most recent information about her or her family members, even if most fans believe that she shouldn't include her kids in her influencer lifestyle. Lilah Roloff was most recently informed about Tori's most recent noteworthy achievement. What then happened in this situation? Recently, Lilah Roloff, the middle child of Zach and Tori Roloff from the Little People, Big World series, has started to stand up for herself. Lilah has used dance to display her personality, and many of her fans think it's a great way for her to express herself, especially as she gets older. Whether or not she is performing, Lilah is the best cheerleader for her father and older brother, Jackson. Whenever Zach and Jackson play soccer, Lilah is always on the sidelines cheering them on. In addition to her manner and attitude, Lilah Roloff has shown her resilience in an effort to ease her sleep apnea. Lilah has always had a strong sense of style and a lot of personality, and her admirers are thrilled to see her continue to develop these traits. Lilah had to have her tonsils removed. It goes without saying that having surgery is never enjoyable. But Lilah persisted like a victor. Additionally, Jackson Roloff has needed surgery for a number of reasons. The assignment was completed by Lilah this time, and she did it as well as she could. Fans of Little People, Big World were just as proud of Lilah as they were of Zach and Tori Roloff. According to Tori Roloff's most recent information, Lilah Roloff has reached a major milestone. She started preschool. The pleased mother formally revealed a number of adorable pictures of Lilah on her special day and the next day, which was the first day of preschool for the adorable Lilah Bean. She has eagerly been looking forward to this day all summer. I will miss being with this child all day. She makes me very happy. I have no doubt that she will have a remarkable year, and I can't wait to see it all, Tori Roloff added. I hope you have a happy first day of classes. Since Lilah Roloff has started preschool and Jackson Roloff has already started school, Josiah Roloff is the only one who stays at home to spend the day with his parents. Little People, Big World fans are very proud of Lilah as she sets out on this next adventure, as well as Tori. Furthermore, I'm finally divorced. Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff. Devastating news for Little People Big World fans. Rumors about their divorce had been heard for several days. On the other side, Tori is reported to be in a new relationship. John, Tori Roloff's new boyfriend, is completely unacceptable to Zach. The Little People, Big World celebrities Tori Roloff and Zach Roloff recently took some cute family photos with their kids while autumn is in full bloom. Fans give their thoughts on the pictures, with many praising the family for the final result. Zach is crying for Tori. What were the fans' thoughts then? On social media, Tori Roloff often shares a range of family updates for fans of Little People, Big World. The only way to stay up to date on the family's whereabouts is to either wait for Tori to post something on social media or wait for a new episode of their podcast to air. As Zach and Tori left the family show after season 25, viewers get great joy from watching them spend time together. Fans can agree that they like seeing updates about Jackson, Lilah, and Josiah, even when they may mock Zach and Tori for certain remarks or behaviors. Since Zach and Tori Roloff have formally stopped participating in Little People, Big World, they now have a substantial amount of free time to engage in other hobbies. An example is a recent trip Zach and Tori took with their kids to a local apple orchard. It's always a memorable experience to visit an apple orchard. Visitors are regularly treated to a range of apple-related treats, including apple cider, apple donuts, and even an entire restaurant or bar, in addition to the chance to choose fresh apples. At the apple orchard, Tori Roloff showed her family a collection of pictures, which surely added to their excitement for fall. Tori Roloff also posted these lovely family pictures and stated that a mother's greatest wish in life is to take her lovely family to a nice apple orchard, take cute pictures, and drink delicious apple cider. By putting themselves in the spotlight, Zach and Tori Roloff have put themselves under a great deal of scrutiny. This frequently manifests as unfavorable reviews, with many people posting derogatory comments. This apple orchard situation, however, is very different, as many commentators commend everyone involved for their charming appearance. Jackson is the real star of this family, according to a commenter on One Little People, Big World. What amazing kids. Well done. Another person also conveyed admiration for the family. I adore these pictures. You have come so far as a family, and it is truly beautiful to witness, added a third reviewer. The most adored couple in Little People, Big World is Tori and Zach. Even though Little People Large World was heavily criticized in recent seasons, the couple was the only reason fans kept coming back. Their healthy way of life and their 3 cute babies, Josiah, Lilah, and Jackson, surely added a lot to the boring story. Fans also appreciate Tori and Zach's sincere and real connection. Although the pair first faced a great deal of harassment and criticism, they were able to overcome it and come out stronger. People can relate to Tori because they know that it was difficult to deal with the naysayers when in a relationship with a child. But it seems like Tori herself chose to ridicule Zach because of his height. So what was his reaction when Tori and Zach left the show? They started talking about their personal lives on their new podcast, Rising Heights. The pair had complained that Little People Big World's information was not as accurate as it seemed. The reason for this is that they usually use editing to change the context of events. Consequently, they launched their podcast to give their fans an inside look at their personal lives. In one episode, Tori revealed that her father had asked her several times if she was sure about Zach. But as soon as her family met him, they realized why the celebrity was so fond of her boyfriend. Tori even makes a joke about how much her family loves Zach more than she does right now. However, it seems that even though she has always stood by her husband, Tori and Zach have accepted their differences without reservation in the face of harsh criticism from the entire Little People Large World fanbase. As previously stated, in actuality, the audience values their openness and sincerity. But in a recent social media video, Tori did something ridiculous. The Instagram clips she posted initially frightened her fans. They thought she was ridiculing Zach's height. When Tori was just standing in the video and the caption said that people often assumed her husband must also be tall since she was, Zach jumped out of the background with excitement, proving the previously described misunderstanding. The only thing Tori did was laugh at this. As a result, admirers started to believe she was making fun of her husband's height. That was not the case, though. It was found that a sizable portion of the audience enjoyed Tori and Zach's comedy. Instead of taking offense, they admired the couple's confidence in laughing in such circumstances. Zach was not at all offended by the comments made by many ladies who are taller than their husbands, who praised the pair for their humorous portrayal of them. In reality, he and his wife had a good time making the funny video. What did you think of the Zach and Tori video? Tori Roloff, the spokesperson for Little People, Big World, revealed the heartbreaking details of Jackson's brain injury. She revealed that the latter was taken to the emergency hospital following a tragic event. The celebrity described how a routine day turned into a heartbreaking ordeal and how things then took a turn for the worst. Nevertheless, that is not the whole issue. When Tori revealed some shocking details concerning Jackson's condition, her audience was struck in shock. What is this being used for? She revealed that Jackson's health is okay right now and that they should keep an eye on the celebrity child to see if he's doing well. Jackson Roloff stated that he was not interested in continuing to film for the Little People, Big World initiative. He asked his parents not to allow the camera team to enter the hospital when he had surgery for the second time. For this reason, Tori and Zach decide to end their franchise and start a new personal journey. However, it seems that the pair is not showing any consideration for their child's privacy. When Tori recently posted a vlog with Jackson on YouTube, fans were shocked. She videotaped her son's first fishing adventure and caught a few unguarded moments of him. It's clear that this upset her fans, who thought the celebrity ought to have respected Jackson's limits. Even though Tori knew he didn't want to be in the spotlight, he nonetheless released a detailed vlog of him. Little People, Big World star Tori Roloff revealed that Jackson suffered a serious brain injury while they were at Disneyland. She described how, while playing soccer with Zach, the latter passed out. The famous child apparently slipped on the carpet while trying to get the dish back. Jackson lost his ability to remain composed and finally banged his head against a chair's corner. Tori revealed that Jackson had been hit so hard that he had broken his skull that she decided to go to the bathroom with him to check his injuries. However, the star couldn't decide whether to take her son to the emergency room. One of Tori's friends at the time asked her to go straight to the ER because they thought the famous child needed emergency care. Tori explained that she wanted a doctor to suture the wound so Jackson wouldn't get any bald spots later. As she tried to calm the latter, the star child seemed to be really worried. Knowing that Zach had had brain surgery, Jackson wondered if he would have to have the same operation. Jackson managed things with the highest style even after all of this. 3 staples were placed in the back of his head, and he did not yell or cry at all. even though the famous boy lost his temper and started crying during the last staple. Possibly because he couldn't take any more pain after eating ice cream. Jackson quickly recovered and is now doing well, according to Tori. Let us know in the comments. And stay tuned by subscribe to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you, bye guys.